All right, what's up, guys? Name is Robert. I'm a data analyst for the company called Superstar, and I'm part of the human resources department. And I've just been quickly going over our human resources compensation plan. And I have a couple strategies that could possibly help us maximize profit. So let's take a look at them. Okay, so the first strategy is assuming that consistent compensation is taking place, and so far we have like 1,000 employees, which is a lot to manage for a company like Superstore. Think of like Amazon, which has a lot of employees, and not everyone like has time to like manage how they're compensated. So the first strategy here is to like do absolutely nothing and assume that consistent compensation takes place. And as you can see, as a result of that, with 2018, um, as compared to what we would do with strategy one, is you see a very significant increase in the gross revenue, the percent to target, and average gross revenue per account, which is a good thing. So I would say that from face value that this is a very profitable decision, but it doesn't hurt to like see the perspective of like others, strategies. Which moves me to my next strategy, which is to modify the pay structure. Now, modifying the pay structure ensures that employees who work just as hard get an increase in the raise. And as you can see with this strategy, as compared to 2018, while there is a significant increase in profit and revenue, it's not as effective as the first strategy. As you can see, the percent to target is 123.4%. That's indicating that profit has increased, but not by much, which moves me on to my third option, which is to increase the headcount. Now, every single company, with every single company, there is a risk of increasing the headcount, which means that they have like more of a cost of labor as opposed to free labor. And as you can see, this kind of negatively affects how this is happening. As as you can see on the graph here, compared to like strategies one and two, strategy three would have a significantly less impact on income. Let's say that you increase the headcount to 400 employees instead of 300. The average gross revenue would increase. It would decrease, but not by much. But it would still, decrease. It's not really good. And so our last option here would be to combine all the strategies. One person said that this would be a good idea, and so I decided to entertain it. So as you can see here, the number of employees has increased to 1,200, and as a result, when you like do all of the calculations, gross revenue is like almost $1 billion. Do you know how good a company has to do in order to reach like a gross revenue of $1 billion? That right there is just insane. Apart from which, the average gross revenue would have like a significant jump. I mean, okay, well, it'll be less than, let's say, like the second strategy. However, average gross revenue per employee, there's a significant jump from when you like, apply like the first three strategies as opposed to like combining all of the strategies. So that right there, you're going to see a lot of benefits. So, what is the big takeaway from which strategy is the best, and which one do I consider going along with? I would say that the best strategy here would be to combine all of the strategies, given the fact that you know there's a significant increase in average revenue per employee and the gross revenue. Um, and this is another factor of that would be that our biggest our biggest like seller would be the copiers, and the copiers of our the products that have been maximized. I did there.